Okay, so as you see in this table, there's a lot of devices, and what they all have in common or opposition to these wires is the USB ports. Let me explain. Some of these are quite old or older, because I don't believe there's such thing as obsolete computers or laptops as long as they are operational. Always, you can change the operating system to something that works. We have tiny Windows 11, tiny Windows 10, light Windows 7 if you want to stay with Windows. And yes, you have Linux with all its distributions and all that stuff, which they can still work. Even this old one, this is an HP 8000 Elite. As you see, it has all the ports except for a USB-C. But the problem is that most of our devices that we're buying today have USB-C ports only. Not just that. As you see right here, all these are USB-C, including tablets. Yes, tablets have moved to USB-C as well. And the same goes for Apple. As you see right here, we have an Apple cable that converted from Lightning to USB-C. Because we used to have this USB-C in the beginning to USB-A. You can still get them. But now we're only getting these C to C. Everything is USB-C to C, and I like it. Don't get me wrong, I really like USB-C, but what do I do with my old computer? Like, do I have to go buy an extra cable now for every device that I need to plug into my laptop because it doesn't have a USB-C port? Well, instead of doing that, we can get these things right here. Literally, you cannot get any cheaper for this quality. And what this does brings your older computer to 2024. It is just a regular USB-A, as you see right here, USB-A to USB-C, or to be more exact, this is a USB-C to USB-A. And what it does is actually very beautiful. Remember, let me take this as an example again, because it's easier to put it on the side. Now, all these ports are USB-A. When you plug one of these in, boom, this one just became a USB-C, and now I can take any of these USB-C cables. Let me take one of these just for this demonstration, and I can plug it right here. As you see, that's a USB-C now, and I can plug any of these devices. Really easy and nice. And now this device can be connected for data transfer, for charging, and whatnot. Isn't that beautiful? Seriously. A tiny piece of tech like this. These are, by the way, built aluminum. It's fully metal, really high quality, especially for the price. I'll try to leave links on the description. This video has not been sponsored by anything you see here, including the USBs. But I just wanted to show you because I know a lot of you are having this dilemma. What do I do to connect a USB-C to my computer? Do I just go buy cables every time? Or is there another way? And the way is exactly this one right here. You just plug it in, and you can actually even leave it in there. Let's say, for example, this one is my favorite laptop of the entire bunch. I know you may disagree and not like it, but this is just a regular HP ProBook. Very beautiful design laptop, in my opinion. One of the best designs. I don't know why, fight me on it. But now to bring this to 2024, all we need to do is to plug a USB-C. It's right here that we have just a regular USB-A. We plug this in, and now I can leave this in there. And I have it ready to plug my USB-C cable from my devices or any kind of device you might have, just like that, and you're done. You're good to go. Seriously, that easy. And let's say, for example, you have a laptop like this that some of you might think, oh my god, this one is completely obsolete. Yes, it's still rocking Windows XP. But there are uses, which I'm not going to go into right now, that you would need Windows XP. There's a lot of programs, for example, that I run for car diagnostics and old CADs, that are no longer supported on the newer versions of Windows or even Linux. So I must have Windows XP. Or there are some types of programs for older Apple devices, if you get the drift here, that requires an older laptop like this with Windows XP on it. But what if I want to plug my normal device on it that's only USB-C? Because all the ports on this guy are USB-A, as you see right here. Well, that's very easy. Take one of these little guys, either this one that's right here. Literally, that is all it takes. Boom. Now, this guy has a USB-C that you can just plug in, and you are ready to go. Very low profile and nice, and I just wanted to show all of this to all of you that these things exist, and they can make your life much, much, much easier than you previously thought would be with USB-C to USB-C, because everything's being converted to USB-C, and I cannot say I dislike it because I like USB-C, but don't call these computers completely obsolete. Just because you upgraded your phone and it came with one of these USB-C to USB-Cs, well, just get a pack of these. Sometimes they come in 4, sometimes 5-pack, and it's very beautiful. I really love it. And furthermore, what I do with these, now that the phones, of course, we're saving the planet, come without a charger brick, without without one of these. And the phone only comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable. So seriously, you're saving the planet by this. Anyway, that's a different topic, but what do you do in that case? But all your charger, all your bricks, let's say you didn't upgrade in the last 5 years like I did. Well, like I did not. I mean, I'm still rocking a Note 20 Ultra. I could care less what they came up with after that, but this is what I have around the house. It's a USB-A, it's not a USB-C. Well, how can I charge them? Because my new phone came with the USB-C to USB-C only, and of course they don't go to each other. Well, that's where these little guys come in too. That's another use. Plug it right there. You just made this brick USB-C right now, and you are ready to plug in your little phone and charge it. Yep, stick it to the man. No, I just thought it was very interesting that a lot of people are not thinking of these tiny little things. They're very, very valuable, especially if you're still using your computer like I do, and I just don't believe there's such thing as obsolete technology, because always technology depends on the user and the usage. So, as I said, this one's rocking Windows XP Service Pack 1, but I have uses for that. Literally, I have uses for that. This one right here, it looks like an obsolete computer, right? Very old, know that. Guess what's inside here? What's this one running? This one is my camera hub. Yes, I connect all my security cameras. In this one, it's running a custom OS inside right now, and it works like a champ. That's all I need. It doesn't need to be some spaceship, starship stuff to run things. You just need to adapt around if you don't want to upgrade every time, or if you have use for the older technology, the older laptops and computers. As you see, there's a lot of them. Look at the nostalgia triggering laptop for a lot of us. This one, if you remember when Toshiba Satellite used to do these beautiful designs, yeah, I remember it too. Very beautiful. Look at what condition this laptop is. Really, absolutely beautiful. I wish it had a bigger trackpad, but I don't use trackpad anyway. But why would I toss this away with a touch bar? Before touch bar was a thing with Apple, that people think that Apple invented touch bar. That's not true. Toshiba was rocking it back in the day too. And it's a beautiful laptop. I really don't want to let it go. But now I can convert the USB ports to USB-C, and I can have fun. That's what I mean by let's upcycle. I know everybody tries to recycle. You know, I can take these to a recycler and throw them in the oven and whatever they melt and whatever they do. Why not upcycle them? Why not repurpose, reuse? That's how you keep technology alive. It's educational. The newer generation, or what I call the TikTok generation, they don't even know about any of this. If you don't have a USB-C in your computer, to them is ancient. Even though most of these laptops were just a few years old. These are not that old. But of course, big companies, they want to make money. They want you to upgrade. And there's nothing wrong with that if you have the means to upgrade every single year or even every single week. That Apple comes with a new cleaning cloth for a phone, go right ahead. I absolutely have nothing against that. I wish you are rich and ultra rich and whatnot. But for the rest of us that we have to deal with this, yep, there are solutions that we can meet on the middle of the way with a new technology. So with that said, I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope this video was at least somehow funny or nostalgia triggering for some of this stuff. And yeah, don't let the old technology go away just because they come up with new stuff. We still have ways to adapt and still use them. There's ways to use every single one of these laptops with most of the stuff that's today. So don't let them go. Keep them on. They served you well for so long. Keep them alive now that they need you. We'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe, and bye.